what's up everyone, GameDad here, coming at you guys with a brand new game review. Now, recently I was sent a code for Concept Destruction on the Switch, and at first glance it looked kind of interesting, but it wasn't until I actually got the game downloaded and started playing it that this game is actually a ton of fun. So if you like papercraft and you like Destruction Derby, come with me as we check out what this game has to offer. Now, one of the first things you are going to notice about this game is that it looks kind of like papercraft, like everything is made out of cardboard, and that's where the concept part of Concept Destruction comes from. And as you go around and you're running into things, other cars, stuff like that, you'll start to see parts of your papercraft come undone. So in the beginning of the game, something that you'll want to go through and do is go to school. It has 3 just super basic lessons that teach you about the overall gameplay, teach you what you're supposed to do and how to avoid collision, teach you what the strong and weak points of the vehicles are, things like that. I will say though, even doing the training, that's where the controls kind of really, got their shine, and not necessarily in a good way. The game is kind of squirrely with the controls. It definitely took me several passes to get used to it, but once you get used to it, it becomes a little easier to control. And honestly, I found that it was more difficult to control and hit stationary targets, like in this particular example, than it was doing the actual championship or single event. Now, the last bit of school is where they teach you how to flip your car back over, but they even say right in the instructions that Autoflip is enabled by default in the game, yet they disabled it during the school portion to teach you how to roll the car back over. Honestly, I found this super annoying, super difficult, especially having to do it within a specific time limit to pass the little training section. It was much easier to just actually have it fully enabled and just let it auto flip your car for you. Once you are done going to school and you've learned how to play the game, that's where the game really starts to shine. You get to go through either a single event or a championship. Right here, I'm just checking out a single event. You get to choose some different paint colors. I don't have any of the other cars unlocked yet, but the more you play championship, the more money you get to unlock those vehicles. And this was a ton of fun. I love Destruction Derby style games. You just get to run around and smash everything. And outside of training, it was actually a lot easier to go through and actually hit moving vehicles, because you can kind of do your adjustments differently, and there's just so many targets all over the place. People are smashing into you, you're smashing into them. And something that was kind of fun is over time, your vehicle actually starts to become crumpled up. So the cardboard is actually getting bent, smushed, and dented and stuff. And it's just like Destruction Derby. It's the last one to survive, or whoever caused the most damage whenever the time runs out. Now, I also wanted to touch on the soundtrack for the game. It's like a total headbanger of a soundtrack. It definitely goes with destruction and mayhem, and you just got these sweet metal riffs rocking in the background, and it just amps you up to just smashing the stuff. And I had a blast. I was totally rocking out and just smashing everything that I could. Now, last up is the championship mode, and this is where you earn your money to be able to unlock new vehicles and things like that. And this plays just like single event, except the stakes are a little bit higher, and you actually have to really pay attention to your stats a little bit more and how much damage is happening to your vehicle, things like that. But otherwise, the overall gameplay of being in a match is the same thing. You're going through, you're smashing everything in sight while trying to keep your vehicle alive, and you're just having a blast. I mean, honestly, the concept behind this game is excellent in my opinion. The thought that you're playing with battery-powered cardboard vehicles that are concept art of actual vehicles, it's just a really cool idea. Now, the core concept of this game is to just take these concept cars that are made of cardboard, get them into a derby, and keep trying to place as high as you can so you get more points, you get more credits, you unlock the rest, and that's really it. It's not like there's any huge story or anything like that that you need to focus on. It's focusing on just having fun in the moment and smashing everything that you possibly can. And it was really fun to see that kind of gameplay for a change. You don't have to worry about a story, you just worry about driving and hitting stuff. It was great. So there you have it, everyone. Those are my thoughts on Concept Destruction for the Nintendo Switch. Now, as I said in the beginning of the video, this game was provided to me for review. However, everything that I have said in this review are my own thoughts, and it is unedited and not sent to the company for review before I post it. Now, if you are interested in checking out this game, I will have a link to their website down in the description below. And if you liked today's video, please let me know down in the comments below. And while you're down there, please be sure to also hit those like and subscribe buttons, as well as that little notification bell so you get an alert every time I get a new video coming out. Now, as always, I'm GameDad. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later.